Please subscribe to our channel, and for latest update, click on the bell icon.
Hello children, welcome to the new session where we will be learning a new topic today. And today's topic is measurement. I am sure you would have heard this term before, right? So where do you come across this word measurement, children? Yes, you got it correct. Measurement is something which is used to find the value of any particular object, right? For example, if I am purchasing something in liquid form, I use the measurement as liter or milliliter. Suppose if I am purchasing something in solid form, say for example, I bought tomatoes, then potatoes. What is the unit of measurement? It is kilogram or gram, right? So, in earlier days, when these things were not invented, they were categorized on non standard units. Okay? So, non standard unit is something where we will be getting the value in an approximate value. I will not be able to get the exact value because here I am measuring something on the basis. It's like an approximate value. Say for example, if I have to measure the length of the room, okay, and I need to measure it by using the foot span. So what do you mean by foot span? Where you will be keeping one leg and then the other. So when you take a walk like that, you will be getting the value in figures, but that will be an approximate value. That will not be your exact value. Okay. So here we will see what are the basic forms of non-standard units. Okay. So coming to the first one, we have fingers, then we have hand span, then we have cubit, then you have marbles, you have foot span, you have stones, beads, spoons, cup, tumbler, bottle, box, and the list goes on. So you can measure so many things using few among them. The list goes on. You can use it with a pencil, you can use it with the crayons, you can use it with a stick, right? So these are the values which we will be getting only an approximate figure. They will not help us to get the exact figure. Okay. So when the standard form of units were not invented, people used to calculate the value using one of these methods. Okay. Now, the second part which we are using in our today's world, that is called as the standard unit of length. Okay. So, standard unit is categorized in few of these bases. Okay. So, for example, if we want to measure length, we use it meter, centimeter, kilometer. Okay. The short form for kilometer, you know, it is km, centimeter is cm, meter is m, right? And the units, the standard units which we use is 1 meter is equal to 10 decimeter. So dm stands for decimeter. Okay. The next one is 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Okay. This is the second value. And the third one is 10 decimeter is equal to 10 centimeter. I'm sorry. 1 decimeter is equal to 10 centimeter and 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So, this two values are the ones which we will be using frequently in our sums. 1 meter equals to 100 centimeter and 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meter. So, this is in terms of length. Okay. So, now comes in terms of mass. Okay. And for mass, we have kilogram, which is also called as kg. You have gram, which is called as g or gm. Then you have milligram, which is called as mg. So, let us learn what are the conversion rates here. So, 1 gram okay. So, 1 gram is equal to 1000 milligram. This is your first measurement, and the second one is 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. This is your second unit of measurement. Okay. So, we will be following these and then we will be solving our sums. So, before solving, it's mandatory for you to understand these conversions so that it is easy for us to solve the value. Also, keep one thing in mind. If in a question the units are different, say meter and decimeter is given together, or meter and centimeter is given together. So, for solving the problem without making a mistake, we have to convert them all in one unit first and then solve the problem. Clear? So, there is one more thing which you have to learn here. That is called as capacity. Okay. So, the third one is capacity, which is measured in terms of liter. That is denoted by L. Okay. And then it is milliliter, which is denoted as ml. Then you have deciliter, kiloliter, which is denoted as KL. Okay. And the unit of measurement is 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. This is your first table of unit. And the second one is 1 kiloliter is equal to 1000 liter. This is your second unit of measurement. So, if you see together, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 main units of measurement which we have to remember before proceeding further. So, I think you have understood what these units are and how and where we use them. Okay. So, whenever we have to measure something in terms of length, the unit used is meter. This is the unit for measuring the length. If you have to calculate the value of mass, that is the weight, we use it kilogram. And if you have to use in capacity, then liter is the unit of measurement. So, keeping all these points in view, we will be solving the sums to see how far we have understood the concept well. So, shall we begin our problem?